What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
Hey, you work here at the Petco?
Yeah. What can I help you with?
I'm looking I just started dating somebody.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's going really well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you're at Petco. Something must be happening.
Well, I already had the dog, my dog. She's a sweetie.
Uh-huh.
And the problem is my partner, he's allergic to dogs.
Oh, no.
But my dog's a bed sleeper. So I'm wondering if you have anything here to convince my dog to sleep in another room so that, my partner and the dog can be separate at night.
Well, we do have uncomfortable beds. We have a shock collar. What's more of a shock? What do you call it? Like a stun gun.
Okay,
so
great.
That if he's in the bed, you can stun him. He'll jump right out. And
Does
you
it
can use
hurt
that
the
on the
dog
dog
to do that?
or the boyfriend.
Or the boyfriend. Do people do that? Are they human tested?
You can do them on whatever you want. I don't
Okay.
really know what you mean by human tested. But
Well, I'm just saying like a shock collar on a dog, maybe they have a stronger tolerance because they're furry and they are used to getting shocked.
Right,
Whereas
right.
a man, I don't know.
they are made for the dog. It's a little bit strong for the person. But, can I be honest as
yeah.
a Petco employee? You sure you want to kick the dog out of bed? What about kicking the guy out of bed? What, he could sleep in a cage on the ground.
Yeah, because you can explain it to the guy. The dog, it's a
Right.
whole new thing.
Why are you trying to change the dog's mind? The dog can't talk. You can talk to your partner.
Are you allowed to receive tips here?
No, but I will.
Okay, I'm going to give you $30 because that was really...
Yes.
It's all ones. I hope you don't mind. But
Not at all.
Okay,
You know where I'm going.
That was
after
really
this.
kind of you.
Straight to the groomer to pick up my dog. I just will
Oh, I
tip
thought
a
you
little
meant
bit
strip
less.
club. I thought you meant strip club.
I know.
Babe, how'd it go at the store?
Really well. Really well. We found a perfect solution that I think leaves everybody understanding what's going on.
Oh, thank God. I really appreciate you looking into this. I love you so much. And
Oh, wow.
I feel
The
so
L
guilty
word. I
that
feel
I'm
like have we even
allergic.
said that yet? Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah, I've been thinking it for a long time. And
Well, this is a perfect time to say it. We're getting ready for bed, and
yeah,
you shouldn't
taking
feel
our
guilty.
clothes off.
Well, so the answer we came to, I don't know if you can see the crate there.
Oh my God. I feel so guilty that Fido's going to have to sleep in a crate.
Oh, you
but
misunderstand. I totally understand how you could think that that's what's going to happen, but the crate is for you. And that way, well, because see, we can have this conversation. I can't talk to Fido and say the crate's for you. You've got to change everything. Fido knows the bed is his. You have no ownership, and it's okay to put you in the crate.
So you guys are here for an anniversary dinner, celebrating something tonight?
Yes, it's been 6 months since the first time. Well, I don't want to be crass, but we made love.
Oh, you didn't have to tell me that, but this is.
You asked.
Well, you okay? You're right.
Am I crazy?
I'm sorry. I'm being
She did the
inappropriate.
same thing to us, I'll be honest. We came right out with it, and she was very embarrassed. I'm sorry. I should be at my table.
Like usually people don't make sex the marker of their anniversary, sweetie.
Right,
I think
that's
that's
sort of-
probably where the confusion
That's
came
sort of
from.
what I was thinking. Thank you for saying that. I just got a little surprised, is all.
That's fine.
But
2 on the same night. That's all I'll say. 2 on the same night. You and I both.
How many months?
7.
7 months. Wow. So we're 1 month after you had sex, we had sex.
That's really romantic.
That's nice. So I have a seat for the dog. Where would you like me to put your boyfriend?
He is allowed in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll make an exception because of the
Thank you.
anniversary.
Really? Because I thought it was going to be Fido that wasn't going to be allowed in here. It's like a fine dining establishment.
Honey, do you have no pattern recognition?
Well, I do have pattern recognition. That's one of the things that made me human. You did explain to me that, like, the reason why this is happening is because I have higher cognitive functioning than
Yeah,
Fido,
it's 'cause
and
you're
so
so
I can
smart.
understand. Yeah. So I guess the same thing's happening here than what's been happening at home, huh?
Yeah. Well, I would love to keep him near the table. I just I see that guy on the ground over there. Can we keep them apart because he's not fixed yet, and I don't know what's going to happen there.
Well, I'm not fixed because I'm a guy and I don't need to be fixed.
You guys are telling me a lot of information. You know, you can just go under the table. You seem like maybe an under the table kind of boyfriend.
You read people very well.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry we got off on the wrong foot earlier.
Oh,
'cause
I
you
know.
read
It was
people
weird
very
before,
well.
but now we're vibing,
This
I feel
is really
like.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll go under the table. Probably the best place for me.
Okay, well, welcome to the vet. Thank you for coming in. This is a big operation, and we just want to let you know that we are going to do our best to keep everybody comfortable, and just make sure that, you know, it's not scary and that everybody has what they need.
Well, I'm not scared. I mean, I imagine Fido might be a little scared, and it's a big operation because of his big balls. But I'm not scared because this is a veterinarian place that does operations on animals.
Right. The picture I have here is of your penis. I don't know what to say. I think. I'm not sure. Am I correct?
Let me look at that.
You can have the whole file.
Okay, that's how did you even get this?
I mailed it in.
I thought we were taking sexy photos, honey.
They can be both. Honey. If I told you beforehand, you would have been shaking the whole way here. You would have been so nervous inside. I just wanted to bring you in here.
Yeah, you came in here with no crate. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a crate until like a few months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think he's scared. I'll clean that up. I'm sorry.
I did not. That was Fido. Fido pissed.
Okay, we see this all the time. And scene.
Folks, Happy New Year. It's another episode of the Man Dog Pod. I am Dan Lippert here with my co-host Ryan Rosenberg. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Dan.
And we have two very hilarious guests here today. First-time guest, Molly Kiernan. Hi, Molly.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here.
And returning to the show, fan favorite, James Mannion.
Good to be here. That was a
Humble.
man dog cold open.
Yeah, it was a man dog.
Oh,
Oh, my
wow.
gosh.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
A really confusion between who's the man and who's the dog.
A really confusion.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I love just a nice repeat with no actual sting. That is nice. Where it's like, hey, this was funny, but I'm not going to put any extra stuff on.
Nothing wrong with it.
We all
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
we
right.
all know.
It's nice.
This will be an interesting one. Since last we spoke, I said I was going to start the new year really working on my core and fixing back pain. 2 days later, I hurt my back very bad playing basketball, and it hurts to laugh. So this will be an interesting one because I was cracking up in that scene and I was also grimacing.
It seems
no
like
relation.
maybe even a little bit of divine intervention. Maybe something doesn't want you to get healthy and happy.
Yeah, I do feel every time I try to get healthy and happy, something really bad happens. So it might just be about to...
Maybe you just need to relax. Maybe it was like, hey, you're working too hard
Yeah,
and you need to relax.
maybe.
I don't know.
I'd love to find some meaning in it other than just it hurts.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
nice.
have not. I haven't seen like a doctor in like 2 years because, or I haven't had like a primary care like checkup because my old one like stopped taking my health insurance, and it is just such a pain to like deal with like medical stuff. Like
Mhm.
Yes.
it's. I just put everything. There's like stuff I definitely want to get looked at, and I just put it off because it's like
we live in hell.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't be this way. I'm not saying anything new, but that's
Right.
like why I'm not. I've been through it before. I've gone to the doctor. Like the last time I got back X-rays, I came back to the doctor and he was like, "Huh, they forgot to do the side I told them to. You got to go back and get the
Oh
X-ray."
my god.
Right.
And I was like, "No, I'm not coming back here ever again."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got new insurance, yada yada yada. But it is like that's what stands in my way mentally is playing out the process that's going to suck
Yeah.
of trying to
Mhm.
get any sort of answer or care.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have more than one thing wrong with us, I assume, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you sort of just have your running list of priorities, but the more you add to it, the less you want to even address the first one.
It's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
And then you got to like sheepishly, I'll be at the doctor and be like, "Oh, also my ankle's really been hurting."
Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
"Oh, you
yeah.
got to make another appointment for
I
that or
know,
whatever."
that's crazy too.
Yes, my last doctor, I wasn't even that mad when he couldn't be my doctor anymore because I was like, the worst part about this is I have to find a new doctor, but like he would always just be rushing so fast to finish the appointment, and I would be like, whoa, I would literally be like stopping him as he was like back turned,
Running
walking
out
out the door. Like, I wake up with headaches every morning. Right? Like, is there something we can do about that? Right?
Well, you look good. Okay, see you later.
Like, yeah.
And why couldn't he be your doctor anymore? Because of insurance?
He just didn't. He stopped
Okay.
taking my
He's fed
bad
up with you.
insurance.
Yeah.
He didn't
Feels
like the
like
way
there
you
could be
called at him.
Yeah, I was wasting his time, I guess.
Yeah. It does seem like there's just, no matter what, there's going to be some little hiccup. Like, I don't know what happened, but something happened in the changeover of the year where my insurance just tripled.
Ugh.
And I
Whoa.
found out because it just hit my bank
Sure.
card. And it was
Yeah.
like, so I guess now I have to call my insurance and be really mean to someone until they at least tell me what happened, let alone reverse it and like give me my old insurance back or something. But I'm like, I can't just pay triple insurance now. That can't be where this
No.
No,
lands.
it can't.
You
But
tell
isn't-
him you know Luigi, dude.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I literally
Don't mess
was
with me.
like, that did come into my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm about to go full Luigi.
Yeah.
I went
Well,
from $100 to $400. You're fucking dead.
Didn't a
Right,
lady
cut
get
that.
arrested for she was on the phone with her insurance company and like referenced Luigi
Good to
or
know.
something, referenced the
Okay.
situation
Yeah,
and
and she got arrested.
went to jail. I
Yeah.
think.
For
I'll never
threatening
do
them.
that.
Yeah.
I'll never do that or put it on a podcast or
Right.
anything.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, this is all parody, as always.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Also, my stupid psychiatrist, like, we've been on the same antidepressant thing for a long time. It's damn. No, like, I've been on the same medicine for a long time. It's working. It feels like, yeah, let's just do more of this. We're not even making any changes. And he's like, yeah, you got to come in and see me. And I'm like, to make no changes? And
That's
we
terrible.
always have done phone appointments. I've seen him once in person, and now I'm like, you just want me to come in and pay you $40. Like,
Yeah.
that's all this is. Like,
Yeah.
you want a copay or whatever.
Send me proof.
Yeah,
Send
exactly.
proof I have to come in. I'm already seeing the contact lady once a year
Right.
to prove that my eyesight's still the bad. What would you all do to change it?
Mm,
Oh wow. What a
that's
question.
a good question. I don't like to think about those things. I just like to complain.
Yeah.
Well, I've probably told this story 100 times because it shocked me so much. When I went to Italy for a wedding, I was there with our friend Justin Michael, and he hurt his foot, and we were in Cinque Terre, which is like, a touristy, like villagey area, like 5 villages next to each other. And the hospital was closed, and they were like, just call this number. Within 2 hours, a doctor came to the house, looked at the thing. It was like 60 euros or whatever because he wasn't a citizen. Like prescribed him something, told him what to do,
Mhm.
chatted like a guy in shorts, Dr. Vittore came in.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Right.
And it was Justin Michael, and he just kept going, Mr. Michel. But it was
Aw.
like, yeah, I maybe there's things I'm not seeing in Italy, but the thing I did see made me feel like we live in hell.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The house call.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The doctor coming over with his
With this little
leather
satchel.
bag,
Yeah.
Feels like 300 years
stethoscope
old.
Mhm.
Yeah.
coming over. That's awesome.
But still wearing shorts.
Yeah.
That's
He was
nice.
definitely going to hit the beach afterwards.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like, yeah, he's a doctor. He's just another guy. Doctors
Right.
don't have to
Yeah,
dress
yeah,
up some sort
yeah.
of way.
Right.
I was reading you ever read Day of the Locust?
Mm-mm.
No.
There's like, it's like 1930s, like it's set in like 1930s Hollywood, and there's a character who he's like this middle-aged guy from the Midwest, and he's like living in Hollywood, basically living in like Beechwood Canyon, because his doctor just prescribed him like fresh air.
Oh
The
yeah.
doctor's like, just go out to California and like get like, you just need a better like
You just got-
environment.
That's
Yeah.
how my dad ended up in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, he had lung
Wow.
problems, and they were just like, go move to the dry air, and he like up and left Minnesota and just
Wow.
moved to
Did
Arizona.
it work?
He lived till he was 91.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
most old people like move to a warm climate and then
Yeah.
go like, well, my body feels great again.
Yeah. But
Can't imagine.
I did a tour of, it's in Pasadena, and now I can't remember what it's called, but it's like one of the big soap companies, one of the heirs of that, had a house in Pasadena that's like this.
Oh, I think I've been to that, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Either. Yeah.
I think maybe, I'm never going to remember it, but it was like an architectural whatever.
Yeah.
Ryan's slowly pouring his fish so it doesn't glug. But the same thing there, it was in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, and they were like, you'll notice that the beds are far from each other. That's because people would like fly in with consumption or take a boat in and maybe be sick. So they would like sleep in separate beds. And also there's a lot of areas just for sunning because that was like the prescription. Like in LA, you would just sun.
Mhm.
So like a lot of the outdoor amenities are specifically for that.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie wants in.
Doggy at the door.
Um,
It is kind of true. Whenever I just go lay in the sun, I do feel like 20 times better.
yeah.
I don't know if that's good medical advice, but
I mean,
feels right.
I bet for some stuff,
yeah.
I don't know. Has anything ever worked for you guys that wasn't a medication?
For
like, I got this back
depression or
thing and-
just
for
a medical
life.
issue.
Like I got this back thing, and so I went to, I'll go to the acupuncturist, and my dream is I would leave and I'd
Yeah.
be like, yes. And our friend Kyle recommended he uses the infrared light therapy, and so I looked that up, and like I was reading a thing that was like on Wirecutter on the New York Times, and like, we can't recommend any of these products because none of them are actually proven to work. I was like, well, I'm going to try it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But have you guys ever like used something that wasn't like prescription that was like, oh, it fixed it for me?
I started doing transcendental meditation like a year and a half ago. I went to like the place, took the class, and I was doing it. You have to do it like twice a day, 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes like before dinner. And I was doing it pretty consistently when I first learned how to do it for like a few months. And like I have like, my neck is like insanely tense all the time, and I'm always cracking my neck, and like I could sort of feel that stuff like sort of melting off of me. Like it was weird. It'd be like after I do it, I'd be like, whoa, like I feel good, but I could not keep doing it.
You couldn't
twice
maintain
a
the
day.
schedule.
I just couldn't, like something would happen, and then my schedule would just be like, it's any habit I've tried to build, like one thing happens that like whatever, like I get a self-tape, and that ruins my next 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I'm not meditating anymore.
I'm never
like,
meditating again.
for like 2 months. But
I'm the
that
same way.
kind of helped. I don't know if it would have like, I don't know how real that is, or like if it would have, how sustainable, or if it would have just come back or whatever.
I mean, I think if you feel better, what other evidence is there?
yeah,
If you feel better, you feel better. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It seems like it works.
You got to start it again because I won't. So you got to do it. For
yeah.
me.
I'm trying this year.
All
the
right.
last like since the new year.
Are you one of
started
those like,
again.
oh, I can't do it twice a day, so I'm not going to do it at all? Like you wouldn't just do it in the morning.
If I
and then-
can't do it, it like I have the little bit of the perfectionist thing of like, well, if I can't do it right, then like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Because it's like technically you're supposed to do it first thing in the morning, before like coffee or anything like that, and then you're supposed to like, you're not supposed to do it like right after you eat or whatever. So if I can't do it at the right time, then I'm like, well, what's the point? And
Like last
Which is
night,
stupid.
you ate dinner before having the opportunity to go home and do it. So then you didn't do it, right?
So then I didn't
do your
it,
second
but
one.
then today I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, you restarted.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's the
You didn't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience with meditation?
a little bit. I was in my 20s. I was like in and out of treatment for an eating disorder in like various facilities, and we had to do like a lot of meditation, but it would always be like they'd just put you in a room and put I remember one place I went, they had a boom box. They'd like put a tape in the boom box and just make us lay there while we listened to this guy. And all I remember is he would like, I'm sure he would walk you through like being on the beach or whatever, and then he would go, and breathe. Like so much louder than the rest of everything he said. And it'd be like, what? Like, you're already like in the worst state of your life. And you're like, I don't need this guy.
Did someone ride the levels on this guy?
So funny.
So that sort of turned me off to
Yeah.
meditation. I never really stuck with
I
it.
need to find you a better voiceover.
I know.
I think that's the really hard part about meditation is it takes such a buy-in or almost like a suspension of disbelief
Yeah.
that this is not weird, because until you get into it, it is so weird to sit silently and just be with your thoughts.
Yeah, it's a
And
nightmare.
Yeah, and everybody that does it is like some weird guru-y
Right.
weirdo and whatever. And so like when you start, you're like, this is just fucking weird. Like it's so unsettling
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
you're so
It's-
aware of like every part of your body just hating it,
Mhm.
and wanting to move around.
You're kind of getting advice from people who you're like, you kind of are disgusting to me. Like because you're healthy, or, you know what I mean? And I'm sick.
If I do this, am I going to look like you?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to wear those
Am
pants.
I going to be all annoying? Yeah. Where do you shop? I don't want to go there.
And the only thing that's like appealing to me about it is the potential of falling asleep, but I don't think you're supposed to.
There's I use the UCLA meditation. Like, there's a podcast, but there's also a website. I'll
Okay.
send it to you. And they have a sleep meditation
Oh,
on there.
great. Okay.
And the woman's voice is pretty soothing. I almost don't want to say this because you might fixate on it, but you
Tell
do
me.
get a little mouth noise from her.
Okay.
A little like kind of stuff. Which,
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone out there. I just did the thing that I don't like.
And breathe. I was doing like morning pages for a bit, and I had to stop doing that because it would be like this ritual where every morning I would just like castigate myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think this is what this
Like
is
all your
supposed
pages were
to
like,
be.
here's how dumb I've been. And like,
Yes.
here's what's wrong with me.
Here's all the problems and no attempts at improving them. Yeah.
Well, that could be a window into the repetition of how you treat yourself. If you start seeing it on paper, you go like, oh, this is how I think about myself.
Yeah, and I was able to go like, okay, this isn't making me feel good, so I should stop.
I shouldn't analyze it. I should stop.
I definitely had that where I was like in a real mode of like self-improvement or
Yeah.
whatever. And I read a million self-help books and all this shit. And my therapist was like, seems like you're working really hard. And I was like, uh-huh. She's like, do you need to? And I was
Oh,
like,
interesting.
yeah. And she was like, you're driving yourself crazy doing all this bullshit. Like what you need, if what you're trying to do is relax or like get rid of some of this anxiety, working on yourself really hard is not that, you know? And so I sort of had that lesson too of like, oh yeah, if you're like forcing yourself to change or whatever, that's not exactly meditation. That's not exactly like finding peace.
You're just constantly going, there's something wrong with me.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
doing
yeah.
enough to address it.
Right. And like and actually like just accepting how it is so much more helpful than like changing it.
I got to say it before my dad does, though.
Hmm?
I got to say the bad thing
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah, exactly. If I realize it, totally.
I just want to say before I read this week's piece that this creative writing class has been really helpful for me, and I want to thank all of you for your openness. I want to thank our teacher, and you all know, but the assignment was to write about a character kind of based in the truth of your own self, and so that's what I have here today. And please be gentle with me in the notes. I'm still new to this.
Really excited to hear it, Bradley.
Oh, thank you. Bradley woke up and looked into the mirror as he got out of bed. Another piece of shit is what he thought. He's as bad as everyone else out there. The nose, crooked. Eyes, why can't he open them wide normally? They always look kind of like they're closed. Beard covering up his soft chin and fat lower face. He looked behind him. No one in the bed again, a lonely man. Bradley stepped to the bathroom for his first diarrhea of the day. Oh, boy. I wish I'd gotten a more expensive bidet. Bradley thought to himself. He looked at his phone.
Just
Zero
real quick,
missed calls.
Bradley, this is fantastic. The language in this is so descriptive. It does sound a little reminiscent of some of your other characters. And I was just wondering if that was intentional. Am I supposed to be reading into that, or?
No, I'm not making a connection to my other pieces or
Okay.
anything like that. This is just kind of free form.
My apologies.
Here's something I noticed. First, you named the character Bradley, which I was like, okay, it's supposed to be inspired by us, but not exactly us. And then later, you just started saying Bradley.
That must have been very unconscious of me. Yeah. Huh. Okay, that's a great note. So I'm just going to fucking idiot. I'll just circle this. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't have
wait.
to call yourself an
No.
idiot.
Oh,
Or were you writing?
well, no, I was thinking it, but that is a good idea for the character. Yeah, great. Yeah, I'll just put that in the margins there. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not as good a
No.
writer as all of you. I'm
Don't-
sorry.
You're a great writer. We just
Would you all mind? I do need to take 5 to use the restroom.
Sure.
problem.
Great.
No problem. Did
thank
you write
you.
this morning? You wrote this pretty recently.
Yeah, I procrastinated all week.
Hey,
I procrastinated all week.
we are here to self-express, and anything that you're expressing that comes from within is beautiful. So I think, you deserve a hand. Good job.
Thank you. I wasn't
Great
even
job.
doing anything all week. I just procrastinated.
That's okay.
I ended up I go through the Reddit of
You can go to the bathroom if you want to. It's
I
okay.
just gotta tell you, I go through like cute Reddit, and I try and go into the comments, and I see how far down I can go before someone says something mean about a cute video. It's usually by like 5 comments. All right, I gotta make.
Oh man, I wish I'd gone to the bathroom before him. He always clogs the toilet.
yeah,
I
you're
know.
dead, dude. You can't go.
Sucks. I didn't think that the toilet was going to be such a big deal in this reading group. Do you know what I mean? It's like a huge thing.
And it's truly all we think about while we're in here.
Yeah, seriously. How'd you guys enjoy the assignment this week? I mean, was it easier for you than it was for Bradley, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe I should share. Should I share my
If you're ready,
Yeah, we got
sure.
a lot of time to kill, I think.
piece? I mean, should I wait till Bradley gets back?
I think that would make him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're probably going to overshadow him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Your
just- let's do
your
it.
writing's really good.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, so here's my piece. A character inspired by me. Dames looked in the mirror. He was checking out his physique. Chiseled abs, chiseled pecs. He was sweating a little bit. He just had sex with a gorgeous woman. During
This is good.
sex, she kept screaming his name. James. James.
Dames?
Sorry. Dames. Dames. He thought of her fondly, her in the next room, wrapped in his bed sheets, as he moved over to the toilet and took the most precise piss directly into the center of the bowl. What a life.
Wow. Wow.
Another really good, a really good piece.
James, the way that you write, it's like painting in Technicolor. It's
And
just
how do you
unbelievable.
come up with these characters?
Well, I mean, for this assignment, I guess the whole point of this is we're getting different prompts. But for this, I just wanted to dig deep inside myself and examine my own demons, my own sort of
I don't think I heard any demons in there. It was mostly kind of
Hey guys, just
show.
poking my head in to say, don't wait up for me. Don't wait.
Keep the door closed.
If you could please pull your pants up.
Sorry, I just
You're
wanted
not
to
just poking
picture.
your head in. You walked in here basically
You poked a
nude.
different head in. You came in penis tip first.
Idiot.
You're wearing a name tag that says
No, call yourself an
You're wearing a name
idiot.
tag that says Brabley also. What is going on? God, you guys, I think this prompt has really fucked us up this week. I don't know, you didn't hear James's, but he wrote about how he's a sex god.
Well, I'm no surprise.
Yeah,
No
sure.
surprise.
It was, I just, there.
It's creative writing.
Yeah, you guys are right. For me, I guess I took the prompt a little differently. I was sort of like, used my own self as a jumping off point, but then I
Am I part of this conversation, or can I continue? All right.
You know what? I
please.
feel like I could probably do my bathroom real quick right in between yours before you go back in there.
I
That's
believe
cool.
that you could, but I don't think I could hold it long enough. You know what I mean?
Because you
Oh,
are,
yeah.
but you
You're
are
capable.
standing here talking to us for quite a bit, and you looked pretty comfortable.
Okay, I'm back. I already did it.
oh wow.
Perfect stream.
Okay, yours
Real
was really
efficient.
true then. Amazing. Never mind.
Oh no, I don't know. It's just a coincidence, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. I mean, I don't know. Mine was a little bit more metaphorical, so I kind of feel
Okay.
like maybe I shouldn't share. Maybe I did the
No,
prompt
you should
wrong.
definitely
Oh my
share.
gosh.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Bradley really would like you to share.
Okay. Brian rolled off the toilet, masturbating, sad as hell. Why are all these people in here all of a sudden? Is this a public restroom? Did I black out because I ate too many chicken fingers? I can't do this anymore. How many more times are the cops going to get called on me before I learn how to control my chicken finger appetite and stop waking up nude on a toilet in a cheesecake factory?
So, how have the classes been going for you? Have you been able to meet somebody? I really love that you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah, I thought I'm just gonna try some new stuff, and then maybe I could find a partner that way.
Yeah.
Nothing's really come of it yet.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
kind
just-
of full of these guys that either think too poorly or too highly of themselves, and I've never once shared a piece in the class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they get really sort of carried away with. They get sort of carried away.
With what? Like toilet
So
stuff? What do
it's
you
like
mean?
anytime we have to write a prompt, it all starts with them talking about the toilet, and I'm sort of like, isn't there others? I mean, I know guys sort of like spend a lot of time in the bathroom. That's something you warned me about as my
Yeah.
best friend, but
Yeah. Well, what about a cooking class or something like that? Maybe it's just like writers or like self-obsessed, but like
yeah,
that might be I
Okay.
don't know.
yeah, maybe I could try a cooking class.
I don't know if you can afford it. I'm
No,
sorry to keep
I
throwing
said-
class ideas your
no,
way.
I said
just,
I'm going to put all my money into finding a man this
Yeah,
year.
because it makes me uncomfortable that you're single. So I just
No,
like
I know,
it would be nice
'cause
to have someone to double with.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
have
like
your
that.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
and so it's so weird when I'm third wheeling you guys.
And I have boyfriend questions. There's stuff like after we make love where he goes right to the bathroom, and I just don't know if it's weird. So it'd be helpful for you to have a
Yeah,
partner.
so we could talk about it. I know.
Wow, I love the way you mix those cookies. You're really good at this.
Oh, thanks.
Have you done this before? Do you bake a lot?
No, not really. This is my sort of year of trying new things. So I thought, I'm trying a cooking class. What about you? Do you bake a lot?
That's really cool.
Thanks.
No, I don't. I'm just here actually. My friends told me that I should take this class.
Oh,
As a
really?
way to meet people. Like
Oh my
dating.
gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Me too, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wild. What's your favorite cookie?
It's so boring, but I like chocolate chip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's so
amazing.
stupid.
Oh my god, chocolate chip sends me straight to the fucking toilet every time.
Oh,
Immediately.
really?
Like I hit the
It
toilet
does?
immediately when I eat chocolate chip.
My ears are burning. I couldn't hear up and over here what you guys were talking about over there.
Oh, Professor Toilet. Professor Toilet, I didn't know you were right here. Well, you said we were doing a new cookie today, right? Have you met Professor?
No. I just started going on the cookies right away before I chance to meet our cooking
I
professor.
do a thing where if there's a new student, I pretend I'm one of the fellow students and I talk about what the class is going to be like, and then I go, "I've been Professor Toilet the whole time."
And you thought I was the teacher of the class.
You're right. Yeah, I'm really
But I'm
confused
just
right
a
now.
student.
Uh-huh.
I'm in cahoots with Professor Toilet. I'm one of his star students. I kind of help him do that switcheroo. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
If you do a good bake, you might get to be the secret student professor sometime in the
Okay.
future.
Well, I'm not really interested in that. I'm here to cook and meet people.
Everybody
you know?
says that the first class. Let me take the batteries out of all the smoke detectors before we get started today, since we do
Hey,
have
you know
a
what?
beginner.
Maybe a class isn't where you need to meet guys. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right?
Stop listening to those rich friends who are like, go spend money to meet people.
I
Like,
know.
maybe you just need to stop looking. You know how, like, when you stop looking, it just appears?
Yeah, they say that, but I've been doing that for like 34 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you've been going to classes every weekend looking really hard.
I guess sort of lately I've sort of been doing a lot of
I don't
classes, and
know.
you're right, it's draining my bank account.
Well, what kind of guy do you want to meet? Like, what's your dream? Like, blue skies?
I guess just someone like, sort of normal, funny. Maybe he has interests other than the toilet. Because
Yeah.
I do feel like
That's
I
tough,
knew
but
this
yeah.
about guys. It's like we all know about guys that they talk about the toilet a lot and spend a lot of time in it. But it's getting a little egregious, I think.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you ran right over my foot with your shopping cart. It's like you weren't even looking.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just in my own world.
It's fine. I'm sorry. Sorry. Has anyone ever told you you are spectacular looking?
Oh, yeah, they have. Thank you
not
for telling me that
surprised.
too.
I'm so sorry I was so aggressive with you.
No, yeah, I ran over your foot, so
Let me just if we're at a bar, I'd buy you a drink. But since we're just at the grocery store, let me get those potato wedges for you.
Oh, yeah, really?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
so nice.
I just feel really bad, and would you mind? I know this is crazy, but could I get your number?
Yeah, I'd love to get. What's your name?
Alan.
Alan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to give you my number.
Wow. If you wouldn't mind just taking my phone, I have to run to the employee restroom, which is always the nicest restroom. They say you can't use it here, but you know how there's the weird one through the double doors by the deli?
Yeah.
Don't ever use that one. The
Okay.
employee one is the one you go through. All right. If anyone buzzes me, let me know. I'm a pediatrician, so I'm
You
on
want me to
call.
come into the bathroom and let you know?
Whoa. Hey, I just bought you wedges. Let me buy you dinner first. But
Hey,
really,
yeah,
I gotta run.
is this my pediatrician? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, hello?
So give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Oh, what are you doing? Where are you? Why did it take 3 rings?
I'm in the bathroom of the Vons with a woman I met here, if you have to know.
Hey, if you're going to give me your cell phone number and tell me you're on call 24/7, I don't expect it to go 3 rings. My kid has an itchy foot. We need to figure out what's going on. Stat, you said you were the most communicative doctor in town.
Okay. Is there any markings on the foot?
Yeah, he's been itching it like crazy. There's a bunch of red scratches.
From
We
his
seem
itching.
to be locked from the inside. We seem to be locked in the bathroom from the inside. I'm sorry to interrupt. If you could just kind of help me get out.
Yeah, it's just I can't afford the potato wedges if I don't take these kinds of calls. So we just have to be a little bit respectful. When
Are
the
you at a
calls come.
restaurant?
No, I'm at a Vons.
I said you told me you never go to restaurants. You said you were always available and you'll never go to a restaurant.
I'm not. I'm at a Vons, which is not classified as a restaurant. They just have a deli counter where you can get potato wedges.
Okay, well,
right.
what's up with this itchy foot? It's red and white.
Try swiping a credit card. Swiping a
all
credit
right.
card.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess
you're
I'll
at a
try.
restaurant.
No.
You're at a goddamn restaurant.
Why would I say try swiping a credit card at a restaurant? I would just hand my card to the server. You're reading too much into it. Has your kid been near any, potentially near any poison oak or poison ivy
Yeah,
recently?
we went on a barefoot hike earlier. Well, I was wearing shoes, of course. The kid doesn't like to wear shoes outside. I can barely get him to put them on.
All right. Well, if you do go hiking, because you live in Poison Oak Town, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you go on a hike, you've got to put shoes on. So why don't you put your kid's feet in a bath of tomato juice?
Hey in there. Can I
Yes.
get you anything to drink?
Okay.
Would you like anything to drink?
Please.
Sorry, just to really help. I just want to help y'all out.
I'm taking this to Yelp. I'm taking down your reputation.
It's not you. You just fucked me. Whoever that is out there, you just fucked me.
I'm just a really helpful employee.
And what would be helpful is for you to get us out of this bathroom. I'm locked in here with the woman I just met, who I wanted to buy potato wedges for.
I have to get out of here. It
Hey,
smells.
Well, don't make it sound like I'm like, no.
You're using the toilet while we're talking.
Hey.
So sorry that I'm upset with that.
Okay, all
That
right.
bathroom is for waiters and waitresses only.
God damn it!
Folks, another Man Dog in the books. Thank you all for listening to the very first episode of 2025.
Wow.
And off with a bang. Molly Kiernan, where can people find you and what would you like to plug?
Oh, I guess on Instagram at Molly B. Kiernan. And I write for the team Love Seat at UCB. It's a sketch mod team over there, sketch team. So come check us out.
Wednesday nights at UCB, Wednesday a month, yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
James Mannion, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you?
You can come see Leroy at UCB 4th Fridays of the month at 8:30. And I guess you can follow me at Pizza Mannion on X, but I'm on there less and less these days.
Hey, it's worth it. It's worth it.
You never know if you're going to get a great tweet from Pizza Mannion, so just stick
right.
to
These
it.
days, you're not.
Good promo.
Yeah.
Dan, what about you? Anything you want to share newly for this new year?
No, everybody take care of your cores out there. The hips are the key. Make sure you strengthen those hips and stretch them out. That's where it all starts.
This is good plug.
And of course, check out Eat, Pray, Dunk and Hey Randy on the CBB World memberful subscription account.
Yeah, and then check out Yes Also or The Greatest Conversation Ever. Those are two podcasts that I'm producing as well. And we want to thank Casey Traylor for our wonderful theme song, Trenton Oliver for our awesome editing, and Annie Wu for our beautiful logo, and our brilliant performers for being here with us today. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.